All right, to cap it off on the walk home. So I wanted to make this real clear that in the long run, the whole there's more genders than male and female. This is going to die. This is going to completely die. And the reason why is because it simply won't hold up to any scrutiny whatsoever. One of the most important myths about about gendersexualism is that the Greeks and the Romans were like totally cool with homosexuality. There's not only nothing that says this is so, but this is the scholar who supposedly found this out actually did some of the worst work in the history of scholarship and poisoned that realm of knowledge forever by really taking very, very few examples of pottery shards, really. And then some citations from Plato. But these were also, all of this was done poorly. None of this was done in a way, well, if my theory is wrong kind of thing. And academia went with it now for an entire generation. Now, somebody would say, well, what's the counter to this? Oh, it's tomes, practically. Tomes of real writings by the ancient Greeks on how much they disapproved and all the various laws against it and customary standards against it. And then the fact that there was no word for it other than insults. There like never existed like even a term like there would be that would be a category of some kind of form of love. The Greeks had lots of categories for this, or words for it, but this wasn't. It turns out like no, none of this was real scholarship. This was a person reading into it what they wanted. Gender sexual studies and all this is pretty much like to a great extent like climate change. Science, a lot of it is reading into it what you want to get out of it. So you're making it up. And the thing is, at some point, somebody's going to be smart enough to question things like the fundamental, okay, define it and measure it. Because if it's real, it can be measured. If it's any form of human behavior, it could be in some way quantified and measured. And you're going to find that you won't be able to do that. And that's going to be that'll be the end of it. Then it dies on the vine. And so it will. There's going to be a lot of people that this is going to be a very, 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 very hard for. It's going to crush entire industries. Whole academia will change forever. A lot about psychology will change forever, and psychiatry as well. It'll probably cause kind of a permanent divide in society as people start to decide kind of if they're on the side of reality or kind of their kind of make-believe concepts that now everybody knows they can't prove. And it's really going to go down as kind of like this massive, fraudulent area of study. It's similar to now what's starting to happen with kind of the various ethnic studies programs and such, that starting to find that it's like this isn't doing quite what people think it's doing. It's not teaching what people would expect it's teaching. So just wanted to cap my bunch of videos for the day off with that one. All right. Oh yeah, check this out. A nice sky blue. I look like one of those guys fighting in Syria. That's so weird. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking around. All right, later.